Hey everyone, thanks for listening to the Grow Your Life podcast. My name is Jeremiah Krakowski, and on this podcast I help coaches, mentors, and trainers scale their businesses to make more money online. Today, I want to talk about something that I think plagues coaches and mentors that stops them from being able to reach the kind of people that they want to reach. And it's something that I notice that a lot of people experience. It's a natural human thing. It's a fear and a worry. People might say, I'm not fearful or I'm not worried. I have met the most confident people who still experience this. It's the fear and worry of embarrassment and humiliation. Now, before you stop this, I want you to understand, none of us would do anything to become humiliated on purpose or to be embarrassed on purpose. That's just illogical. Doesn't make sense. The problem is, because we don't want to experience those things so much, oftentimes, the things that are going to help us reach the next level in our businesses may feel like they are going to cause us some kind of pain or humiliation or embarrassment. And oftentimes when it comes to whether it be social media content, when it comes to promoting your business, we let the worry and fear of what other people might think about us get right in the way, right in there, and dictate what we are willing to do. You got to break past that. You got to not let the worry and fear about what everybody else is going to think or say about you dictate what you are willing to do. But it's a natural human thing. And so we got to get to the root cause as to why this is. One of the reasons and places that this comes from is we don't want to, this goes back to tribal human days. We don't want to be ostracized by the tribe. If you got embarrassed, you embarrassed the tribe or your loyalty or your family, you got left out. You weren't allowed to eat, which meant life or death. And so we associate, even now, years later, any sort of people thinking negative things about us as the equivalent to life or death. That's literally in our subconscious human DNA. And so, again, like I said, we're not going to just do anything to become embarrassed, to become publicly humiliated. But let me explain something to you. You're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to look silly. People are going to not get it right away when you start things out. They're going to have opinions about what you're doing. They may even harshly judge you, and you need to learn to let them. Let them think what they are going to think. And then let yourself do what you need to do, that you know to do in your business. I meet so many people, and I ask them this, what if you weren't afraid of what other people thought about you, and you just showed up unafraid and did the thing that you know is going to grow your bottom line, it's going to grow your following, it's going to grow your email list, it's going to get people to buy from you. And they were like, well, gosh, I would do this, this, and this, but I can't because I don't want people to think XYZ about me. I don't want them to think I'm a salesperson. I don't want people to think I'm just in it for the money. These are two really common ones that I hear from a lot of mentors and coaches because it comes from a place of, I want to help people. The problem is this. Just because, like, we think that I have this desire of, I want to help people. And so just having the desire of, I want to help people, people should just want to be helped to have problems. In reality, that is not how people respond. People actually oftentimes don't want to be helped because they don't want to admit they need the help. Because they don't want to admit that they are having a problem. And so you come out there as a coach or a mentor or a course creator with a solution to a problem, and people don't want to admit that they need help. It's embarrassing to them to admit that. And then we're wondering, okay, why are they not becoming a client? Why are they not buying from us? Why are they not purchasing? When we know clearly they need help with the thing that we offer. And this becomes the vicious cycle that ends up happening. Is literally, it's a loop between you and your clients and all of this. Everybody's trying to avoid embarrassment and the pain of just feeling like they're not good enough. They're not enough. They're not performing good enough. And at the end of the day, those things don't really matter. They matter to the person that you're reaching, to your prospect, to your client. But we can't let them as mentors and coaches matter so much to us that we are unwilling to actually reach and connect with somebody. The way that you actually get people to become your client is you get their attention, number one. So that's the thing. We have to get somebody's attention. If you can't get somebody's attention, you've missed out already. And oftentimes the things that get people's attention online and on social media, I feel like, oh, that would be embarrassing if I did something like that. One of my best performing ads is me just having a little bit of fun on camera, dancing like this. It's a professional business advertisement where I'm literally doing a little jig on camera. And it's amazing because it gets the attention of the prospect that I'm looking to reach, where they read the text that's below it. And I'm like, okay, interesting. And I let my pride and my ego keep me from utilizing certain types of ad campaigns that actually performed really well because I wanted to be Mr. Prestigious, I know everything coach rather than prioritizing, hey, what works? What gets people's attention? And testing things out, having fun with it. Oftentimes, I actually found this from my competitors. And here's another thing. Copy your competitors. Take a look at what are your competitors doing for their offers and their ads. I noticed a number of my competitors were doing certain types of attention-grabbing content. It wasn't anything weird or anything out of the ordinary, but it grabbed your attention, and then it had a certain call to action to it. So I modeled my ad campaigns. I modeled my offers off of what are these things that these competitors of mine are doing that are grabbing people's attention, the types of videos that they're creating, the types of content that they're doing. And you know what's interesting? The algorithm started picking it up. Oftentimes if I post content with my kids or things like that, it goes further, more valuable than if it's just me sharing a profound statement. A podcast, even like this, as powerful as it is, doesn't go as far as me just dancing around having fun with my son. And it's amazing because that's what people respond to. That's what they react to. And so what I need to do is not be afraid of the judgment, the criticism, the embarrassment of what people might think about me. And just go out there and promote my business as best as I know how to do in a way that I know is actually effective. And it's powerful when you do this. When you learn to just let go of that. And here's an exercise that you can do mentally is what if you just let go of all of the identities, all of the things, all of the versions of yourself that everybody thinks about you, all of the versions of yourself of how you should show up in the world, the should do's. What would you do? How would you show up? What would you say? And I want to challenge you to create some content this week from that place, putting yourself into that headspace before you show up. It's powerful what happens. It's powerful the type of connection that you get to make with people. It's powerful that people are actually drawn to wanting to listen to you, to listen to what you have to say, rather than just, maybe that's something that might be interesting. People actually care, and they want to go deeper and further with you. And this works. Put it to the test. Try it out. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Listen, if you're a coach, mentor, or trainer, I'd love to see you in my Wealthy Coach Academy program. It's a premier coaching program. It's one of the number one programs on the planet on everything that is going to get you results financially to become wealthy as a mentor and coach online. I've been doing this in this industry for 22 years, and I can show you step by step what's working right now today in 2025 to get results. All right, everybody. We'll talk soon. Have a good one.